Hey everybody, welcome back to the Star Wars Lounge. Welcome back to Area 51. Welcome back to the shop. What have I got for you today? Well, what I've got for you today is an AAOK kind of a partial trade with my very good friend and toy collector, Nerdcave Nerds, who I call Q, and Q like in Star Trek. But I got this box. A little while ago, I had a statue of Jean Grey, a Basuju statue. I can never say that word correctly. And I didn't care for it, and he said, oh man, I would love to have that. So I said, yeah, yours. So I sent it to him, and he's been building this box for me for quite some time. So this is another beautiful AAOK from one of my toy friends. The last one I got was from Ash Anakin, and I'm doing a box for you, Ash, if you're watching this. It's just going to take a little while for me to get everything that I want to get for it. Nerdcave Nerds, and I'll try to remember to put that information below because I screw that up every time. His channel. How did I meet Nerdcave? I tuned into him about 2 years ago, and anything that has toy in the title, and it said, I think it said Massive TMNT Toy Roundup or something, and I watched the first one, and what I really like about Nerdcave is he's a completist. He's actually writing a book on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys and vehicles. He's got almost all of them, and his room is like a museum. He's got every 80s and 90s toy that you can imagine. Same things that I go for: G.I. Joe, Transformers, TMNT, Ghostbusters, the original Ghostbusters. He's got all the Ghostbuster stuff. So he is a completist. So if he gets a vehicle and it's missing parts, he orders parts, or he finds parts and he puts it all together, and he gets them exactly as they were when they first came out. So that's the one thing that really appealed to me, was the fact that he was a completist. Plus, he knows his stuff. One of the most knowledgeable guys that you know out there, and he's always showing. His room is incredible. If you go to Nerd Caves, have a look at the latest room tour. You just simply will not believe it. It's an incredible room. Anyway, he sent me this box, and I knew it was coming, and I know some of the things that are in it because he sent me some pictures saying, hey, do you want this or not? But look at this, $61.50 to send this thing. $61.50, that's a crime. That's ridiculous. And I get so mad when I see that. The shipping is just ridiculous. That's why I don't ship much anymore, because it's just so expensive. So thank you, Q. You didn't have to do this, but I do appreciate it. So I'm going to open it up because I know what's in here to a certain degree, and then some stuff I don't know what's in here. And it's been coming for a while, so I've kind of forgotten some of the stuff. And we are going to look at this. It's packaged up really nice. Really nice. There we go. Got the old medical scalpel out here. One of these days I'll probably... and you know what? The postal thing just drives me nuts. I was going to do a trade with Ron the Future, and I was going to send him some very high-end Hot Wheels, and he was going to send me a small Vulture bus that I saw on Instagram. They wanted $250 to send that to me from Las Vegas. And I said, forget it, let's not do that. But I mean, the postage thing is a criminal thing. Anyways, let's open it up. Now, like I say, Nerd knows, he watches what I do, and he knows some of my stuff. So we are going to have a look at what's in here. So first of all, I got a case. A case. But I think this is for a book. So, oh yes, right, he sent me some comics. I don't know if there's a letter in here. I'll read it later. Wow, this looks nice. Fancy Digital. I have not seen that. Look at that. That is nice. Look at the back. Fancy Digital 01, a number 1. Very nice. I've not heard of that one. So. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, I see that's packaging. Okay, I get it. All right. Here we go. Look at this. Sergeant Rock. Sergeant Rock, which number is this? This is a Joe Kubert cover. This is number 376. I don't know the year. I'll have to find some information on that. Beautiful beautiful Sergeant Rock. I grew up with Sergeant Rock when I was a kid. Sergeant Rock was my jam, and he knows this. So I love Sergeant Rock, and I do not have this one. Anything with a swastika on it, I'm all over it. You can see it on the German shoulders there. Looks pretty awesome. Let's go to the next one. Ooh, this box is full of stuff. Commandy, Last Boy on Earth. Commandy is a series I'm trying to complete, and I like Commandy. Again, this is a Jack Kirby character, a creation, and this is Commandy number 59 from October. I don't know what year, I'll have to find out. And OMAC, a one-man army. There we go. Love comic books like this. Yeah, look at this one. Oh yeah, baby. Look at this one. Our Army at War, featuring Sergeant Rock. This is number 243, 52 big pages. War of the Toy Soldiers. Look at that. Sergeant Rock, man, I tell you, you couldn't ask any better. I love these books. Look at these. I know Eric, the Hoosier Nerd, loves Sergeant Rock as well. Ooh, look at this one. Oh man, a 12 center. Our Fighting Forces, Gunner and Sergeant. Our Fighting Forces from July number 77. And this is a 12-cent book. Look at that. Silver Age. Look at that. I'll show you the back, but he's put these in bags and boards. Thank you very much. Look at that. A 12 center. Another beautiful Commandy, Last Boy on Earth. This is number 33. Really nice. Commandy. Neat character. Doesn't get enough respect as far as I'm concerned. Very neat character. I love these books. And like I say, boarded and bagged. Thank you very much. And there's a lot of books in here. 2 big magazines in one. Big GI Combat, number 146. Battle tags for Easy, Hickory Foot Soldier, a flower at the front, plus much more. Look at these. And Jeb Stewart and the Haunted Tank. I love the Haunted Tank. I don't know if you guys remember the Haunted Tank. I absolutely love the Haunted Tank. One of my favorite character street, other than Sergeant Rock. Absolutely amazing. Holy moly, there's a lot of books in here. Look at this. GI Combat, number 132. And also, again, the Haunted Tank. There we have some more beautiful cover. It's a beautiful cover. And again, I think we've got some German soldiers there. We've got the Iron Cross, but I don't see any stickers. But nice, nice. I love these books. These books are my childhood. Let's go. Fighting Forces, Captain Hunter, 15 cent, October. Oh, wow. Captain Hunter, The Tunnels of Death. Look at that. What a cover. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful. Love this. The Shadow. I love the Shadow. Only the Shadow knows. What evil lurks in the hearts of men, only the Shadow knows. Number 9, Night of the Falling Death. And I do believe he picked these up at a flea market, and he sent me some pictures saying, hey, do you want these? And I was like, yes! So thank you, Q. I love these. 2 big magazines in one. Big GI Combat, and I do believe we have, featuring Jeb Stewart and the Haunted Tank. These are the books I grew up on. These bring back such great memories when I see them. I love these. I will have to do a closer view of these in a comic release here. GI Combat number 143. And again, I do believe this is, these are all Joe Kubert covers, which he's my favorite artist that did these. I do believe that's another Haunted Tank. Absolutely fantastic. Blackhawk, yes, Blackhawk. Also love Blackhawk. Another 12 center. Wow, beautiful. The Revolt of the Assembled Man. This is Blackhawk, number, I can't see what number it is. Hold it, number 220, 12 center. Awesome. 12-cent books. Oh, my bro. Conan Saga. Oh, of course, it's got beautiful Red Sonja on the front. Conan, Marvel Magazine, Conan Saga number 31. And there is Conan and Red going at it. Man, oh man. Any cover with Red Sonja on, it's just amazing. And I love these digests. I read the crap out of these when I was a kid. And this is where I fell in love with Red Sonja. What a beautiful cover. I do not have that one. Ooh. There's another one. Conan Saga number 12. Now this is the cover swipe of Savage Tales number 1, and of course this is the first appearance of Red Sonja in her chainmail. And I do have the original, and this is a cover swipe for Conan Saga. This is number 12. This is Savage Sword of Conan number 1, but this is a cover swipe. Beautiful. And they did it absolutely perfectly, and of course Red Sonja's on it. Yay, I love Red Sonja. She's absolutely amazing. Okay, let's look at some. Oh, we've got some Lucy's in here, so let's have a look at what we got here. Now, I'm not sure which one this is. We'll have to have a look. This is pretty cool. Oh, wow. This. Okay, wow. Now, you might have to help me here, nerd, but I think this is this Angela? I think this is a Spawn character. I'm going to have to dig around and find out, but I'm going to have to show these a little bit closer up. There she is. I do. Wow, look at the color. Look at the armor. Look at that. That's beautiful. or is this Angela? I'm not 100% sure. Comes with this tree and then a skull and this beautiful, it almost looks like a spawn necrosword. Look at that. I'm going to have to look and see what that is and show it in my weekly roundup a little when she's all dolled up. But man, that's nice. That is really sweet. God dang it. Almost looks like poison ivy, but I think this might be Angela. Or is it Rose, or what they call her. Man, this is a nice figure. Wow, look at that color. God, I love it. I can hardly wait to get her all geared up. And she came with shoulder pauldron, a skull, I do believe, yeah, a skull, and then these happy and sad faces that you use in the theater. And of course this beautiful necrosword, look at that. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think the sword kind of goes in here like so, like that. And I think this might be Rose, but I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look it up. I'm not sure, but it's beautiful. I'll tell you, it's absolutely beautiful. Oh, cool. Yeah, Sergeant Rock boat. Look at that. Sergeant Rock boat. And hold on a second. Let me get this guy out of here. Yeah. Oh, cool. Look at that. There's Sergeant Rock in his boat. And I do believe this gun goes on the front like so. There we are. Look at that. Now, he showed me this. I didn't even know these things existed. I would have had these when I was a kid. But like I say, it's a Sergeant Rock boat. And I want to try and get you guys in for a closer look on some of these. I don't want to drag this video on forever, but look at that. That's just beautiful. There's a Sergeant Rock on the front, and it's a dinghy, and a little guy sits in there. Absolutely cool. I knew that was coming. Let's see. Oh, T800, and I do believe this was a BAM box exclusive. T800 skull. I have one in with my Terminators, but I will put this one in there and have a pair because I've got the T800 where Arnie's all geared up, and then one where all his flesh has been burned off. So I will put this with the other one. That's nice. I like that. Those really add to the look of the details. Thank you very much. And this is how this whole thing started. Was for this guy right here. This is the Star Wars Episode 1 C-3PO with a Comtech. I was looking for this. Somehow we got on the conversation, and I said I had it, but I'd given it away. And I think I gave it to Eric the Hoosier Nerd. I'm not 100% sure. And because I was getting ready to buy the Naboo, Royal Naboo Star Cruiser Renegade Runner. And one of the figures that I needed to complete the look was this C-3PO. Remember when, well, I mean, it was in the village when Anakin showed him and he wasn't complete. But I thought this would look really neat on my Naboo Blockade Runner, but I had given it away. So Q said, well, I got one, and I think it was on one of the live shows. And I said, well, I'll take it. So that's how this whole trade started, was for this guy right here. And I totally forgot about him, but I've got him now. And I am going to open him up. I'm not going to leave him on card. I am going to take him out. I'm going to put him in the Star Cruiser. And I'll show you where that's going to be, because I want Q to see that. Very cool. Very cool. That is very cool. Wow, there's something big in there. Oh, neato. Look at this. Oh, man, it's in here, too. That's all there is. Look at this. This is the Green Goblin, Marvel Select Green Goblin, with the with his glider, the pumpkin bombs, the whole bit. Look at that. Yes, sir. And this one's coming out of the box as well. I take these out of the box. And what's really cool about this, on the back, it shows the others in the set. I have both of those. I have the Rogue and I have the Gambit, and I have the Colossus. Got them both, and very cool. Thank you very much. What a great looking deal. That is so nice. And then he sent me a couple of comic book covers for some of the books. But what a beautiful AAOK. Man, I'll tell you. So what I'm going to do now, guys, real quick, is I'm going to show you where all of this goes. And I'm going to get some information on this sweetie right here, because she looks amazing. And I'm going to get her all geared up. And I'm going to show you where everything goes. And I'm going to show you where I'm going to place these. Because you probably don't want to hear this, Q, but I'm opening everything. I'm putting everything out. And I'm going to display some of my books in my room. So let me get that all done for you. And then I will show you everything. So stay tuned. Thanks, Q. This was amazing. And I'll remember to put your information down below. There's that beautiful Marvel Diamond Gallery Select Green Goblin. He does come out with a switch out, so in his right hand you could put another pumpkin bomb, but I'm going to leave the ordinary fist on there like he's flying. Just wanted to show you a close-up. I'm going to show you where I'm going to put him. I'll give you a shot where I'm going to put him. I just wanted to give you a close-up of how amazing he looks. I love the translucent fire and the whole bit. He looks amazing. And that's where I've got Green Goblin. He's going to be sitting on the dollhouse and he's coming after Spider-Man right there. I think that looks really cool. So it kind of looks like he's coming in, swooping in. And this looks good. I had to do some research on this. This is from 1999. This is a McFarlane creation. This was created by Joseph Michael Linzer. And this is the Dawn figure. I thought it was Rose because I saw all of the roses on the side. Now Dawn is a character that he created, and she's kind of Red Sonja-esque, almost Red Sonja-esque. The one thing that's missing out of this is the base, but I think I have it. I think I did find a base that looked exactly like the one that's missing on this. But the figure is absolutely amazing. The green, the way she's set out. I love the sword and the masks in the back. Just absolutely a beautiful figure. Thank you very much, Q. I really love this. I'm going to put this on the shelf with my Legends. And boy, she's a beauty. I'll show you where she's going to go, but what a beauty. And I've got Dawn here in with the Marvel Legends. She looks absolutely amazing. I had to re-drill her foot to get her onto that clear base, but she fits in here perfectly. Looks really good there. Then I got my Sergeant Rock boat, and I'm going to say that's Sergeant Rock. And I've got him on the retro shelf. He's all with the retros like the Mummies Alive, Street Sharks, Brave Star, He-Man, all of that, all my retros. And he looks good right there. And I've got that skull, the T800 skull right in here. That is the one that I got from Q, Nerdcave. And that's one I got a while ago, but they sure look good on that display with the two T800s. Boy, that really looks good. And the chip. That chip also was an AAOK from Lee P and the Sprogs. So, boy, that looks really nice. I love that look. Absolutely here's the beautiful guy that started the whole thing, this Phantom Menace C-3PO, the bear version. This is where we saw him after young Anakin was building him, but he never was on this shuttle. But I thought he added so much to the movie that I had to put him in here, and he looks absolutely fantastic. I think this finishes it all off. This finishes my crew off, and the whole crew is all here. And thank you, Q, for saying you had one and you didn't want it. I love him. He looks great. There were so many good comics in this AAOK from Q and Nerdcave Nerds that I have to show you them. Now, I've put them all in new boards and bags, and I've gone through them to find out what they are. So we'll start off with this 2001 flip cover. This is Brian Haberland, and this is Vampy Digital #1. And that's a pretty neat cover. It's a bit of a takeoff on Vampirella, and I think it's pretty cool. From 1975, Joe Kubert, one of my favorite artists of the old days. This is The Shadow #9. And nice cover. I like The Shadow. I watched The Shadow when I was a kid on TV. I thought it was pretty cool. This is from 1983, Joe Kubert again, who did the best Sergeant Rock covers and Haunted Tank covers, and did some of the best Army covers out there. And this one is called The Dummy. It's a two-part series, but what I like about this is the swastikas on the arms of the Germans. Then we have from 1969, GI Combat, The Haunted Tank, one of my favorite, Jeb Stewart. The Haunted Tank, always loved the way he had the dialogue with his relative, his dead relative on the horse, but very nice comic. I read these religiously when I was a kid. From 1971, this is the 68-page giant, Joe Kubert again, and this is 2 magazines in one, Big GI Combat #147, Jeb Stewart and the Haunted Tank, and then a whole bunch of other. What I liked about it is you got all the other roster down here of what was also in the book. So we'll pull those out of the way. Joe Kubert did just the best covers for these. This is from 71, again a Joe Kubert, 2 magazines in one, Big GI Combat, and again this is Jeb Stewart and the Haunted Tank #146, and again the roll call of what's in there, which is so cool. 1970, this is the last 15-cent cover, Joe Kubert, GI Combat number 143. Look at the cover. I mean, look at the colors and the action going on. Just amazing. I always loved the way he could draw stuff, and just amazing. From 1972, this is Joe Kubert. This is DC Our Army at War, featuring Sergeant Rock, and it's War of the Toy Soldiers. And it looks like Sergeant Rock's in a little bit of a tough spot here. Looks good though. And then a series that I'm working on slowly. This is from 1975, Jack Kirby. I love Jack the King Kirby. This is Commandy, the Last Boy on Earth, Professor Canis, and of course Commandy right there. And I am trying to get this series slowly but surely, so thank you, Q. This is from 1978. This is the final issue. This is a Jim Starlin and Joe Rubinstein cover, and it is Commandy, the Last Boy on Earth. Now more pages of story and art, number 59. And it's got OMAC in this one as well. Very cool. I'm going to remove those, and then we get into some 12-cent issues. And from 1966, Dick Dillon is your cover artist. This is Black Hawk, number 220, and it's got the assembled man, kind of like almost like one of the Metal Men. Looks very cool. And of course, they're trying to fight him, and he's coming apart. This is from 1966, a Joe Kubert cover. And this is Our Fighting Forces, featuring Captain Hunter. Now you'll see a 15-cent sticker there. That's over top of the 12-cent mark. This is number 103, Captain Hunter and the Tunnels of Death. And there he is again, Joe Kubert. You could always tell by his little moniker over there. And from 1963, Joe Kubert again. Our Fighting Forces, Gunner and Sarge in Fighting Forces under new management. No Foxholes, No Home, number 77. A little rough. And down here is a stamp. It says No Return, something or other's bookstore. I can't make it out, but the corner's been cut off as well. But very cool cover. You got the Japanese storming the beach. And that's what I got for the comics. Now, he sent me a couple of these Conan books, which are absolutely amazing. This is from 1989. This is a reprint. This is John Buscema. This is the Conan saga. And of course, the thing for me here is Red Sonja. Red Sonja is my favorite Marvel character, and always has been. And Conan is my second favorite character. I read these as I was growing up, and what I liked about these are black and white on the inside, but they're really nice. I guess these are magazine digest, but when you've got Red Sonja on the cover and Conan going at it, it's just an amazing thing. And then from 1988, this is the reprint of Savage Sword of Conan number 1. This is Conan Saga number 12, and it is a faithful reprint right from start to finish. I have the Savage Sword of Conan, and this is an exact reprint. And we've got Conan and we've got Red Sonja. And the reason this is a big one is because this is the first time we see Red Sonja in her chainmail bikini. Before that, she was in her kind of tunic and leotard deal, and this is the first time she moved into that new costume. And of course, it was Savage Sword of Conan number 1. It was number 1, and I'm very happy to have it. But I love this reprint. So that's the books I got, and I thought I had to show them to you after I did some research on them, because he took his time to find these for me, so thank you, Q. So we'll just close out, and yeah.
Well, thank you, Nerdcave Nerds. I hope I remember to put your information down below. It'll be down here. Thank you very much for that AAOK, and like I said, it all started off with that C3PO that we talked about in the chat room, and it blossomed from there. And I was able to send him a statue, and he was able to send me some amazing stuff, which I'm really happy to have, and I really enjoyed. So thank you very much, Nerdcave. Now, if you guys really want to tune into somebody who is a toy connoisseur, and I'm going to say a toy pro, he really knows his stuff, and he's got quite the museum. Like I said, go have a look at his tour. Amazing stuff. Anyways, thank you very much, Q. I sure appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for stopping in. Please go have a look at Nerdcave Nerds setup. And he does videos quite a bit. He comes and he goes, and he has a lot in the can, so he's always doing something. But he is our turtle expert and our turtle extraordinaire. So, anyways, Area 51 saying thank you. I'm in the statue room. Now, I haven't done a lot of statues lately, and we'll talk about that eventually. What's going on with the statues in the statue room and stuff like that. I'm focusing more on figures and stuff right now in Lego, but we will have a conversation about what's going on in the statue room. But until then, Area 51 saying thank you very much for stopping in. Please subscribe, ring the bell. What the hell, ring the bell. And yeah, I got more stuff coming out, and I love these AOKs.
Great friends out in the community. What a great community. So thank you very much. And we will catch you all in the next one. Area 51, home of the superheroes, saying bye-bye.